Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Living Life a Life View. I am your host, Dr. Veronica Garcia, and today is a very special day because I get the honor and the opportunity to interview un compatriota, a person also from the beautiful island of Puerto Rico, Mr. Shaman Rodriguez, o Rodriguez Bermedez.
Rodriguez Bermudez.
Rodriguez Bermedez. Hola, Shaman, ¿cómo estás?
Estamos bien, doctora Verónica.
Good, I'm glad to have you here. Tell me, Shaman, where are you in the program? You are in the chiropractic program.
Yes.
Where are you in the program, and what inspired you to become a chiropractor?
That's a funny story, but right now in the program, I'm in quarter 8. But I've always been a firm believer that the profession chooses you. Mm-hmm. And for a while, I think that it was like reaching out to me, and I got exposed to it by a friend of mine in undergrad. Her name's Monica Guido. And she's studying right now, if I'm not mistaken, in Palmer, in Florida. But yeah, she was always like putting that like in my mind, like, hey, you should check chiropractic out. Until I listened to her eventually and like digged in and got in love with it and just came to life in the leadership weekend in 2021, July 2021. I was grateful to be here. I did not know if I was going to get accepted, but I did. And I just felt blessed, and like it was always like we're receiving arms. So yeah, that was the reason as to why I decided to come here or start the program here.
That's beautiful. And tell me, so you did not grow up in chiropractic, sounds like.
No.
Tell me
not
about that first chiropractic experience.
So when I came to the leadership weekend, I hadn't gotten adjusted yet. And I remember that we had a dynamic, and one of the people in the group said, so you want to be a chiropractor, but you've never been adjusted. I was like, damn. Yeah, that's right. And I decided to change that. So when I got back home, I was in Mayagüez, in my undergrad town, and I saw a doctor that had a clinic there, and I went to get chiropractic care from him. So yeah, like I went to like maybe visits for 3-4 months, and I saw the changes that I made in my body, and I was like, okay, so this is potent. But one of the reasons was that every time that I was exposed to people in the chiropractic profession, I don't want to say their aura, but their personality and their willingness to like provide information or just share with you things that are positive, it's what blew my mind at first because it was something that I wasn't exposed to. But yeah, like it was Life Leadership Weekend. Someone told me that, and I was like, I have to change that.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah. I love that you just said that when you get exposed to, or before you used to get exposed to chiropractors, and there's this differentness of like wanting to educate and wanting to like connect with the people. Because one thing that I've always like thought about and said is the doctorate degree just gives you letters after your name. Anybody can do that. Yep. But not everybody can become a teacher, a doctor, a provider, a chiropractor. So it's beautiful that you started seeing and then you got exposed to the people that chose to become that. And I see you now moving and thriving throughout the university only in 8th quarter, which means that you've been here for 2 years. Yeah. And you've already shaken up so much in the institution in a beautiful way. So tell me a little bit about what are the clubs and organizations that you're involved with in the university? Okay.
So right now I'm the vice president of Hispanic Chiropractic Club. Also, I've been going to KTC since before I started the program.
Wow.
I went to the last meeting that they had the quarter prior to me starting. Wow. My roommate at that time, Jose, was the one that introduced me to it. So I've been like on and off with the club, but it was a great and beautiful experience. And I have 2 other clubs that meet outside, like it's Quito Boris and Sabroso, Spanish-speaking clubs that helped a lot, like to get exposed to the information, get more comfortable with it. But yeah, HCC in school. I'm part of the chiropractic fraternity as well, Delta Sigma Chi. Big shout out to my boys. But yeah, it's like I've just been invested in it since the beginning, and it just provided me more opportunities to grow. And recently I had the chance to like reflect on it a little bit. I said, obviously I have a lot of work to do, but it was like, dang, I've gotten like pretty far. Like I've invested a lot. I noticed how much I grew, and especially now, me being quarter 8 and receiving students from quarter 1 in Club Day last week was beautiful to like speak to them and see them listening,
Yeah.
because in a way it shows you that they care as well, like they, in a way, they look up to you, not like I'm higher than them, but that my word is valuable, so I was very appreciative of that. So of course I'm mind blown, honestly by my involvement in the institution.
Yeah. I think it's a beautiful thing to kind of see yourself and visualize yourself with where you're going and how you're moving, but also allowing for just the rhythm and every step to be okay to move and shift you into the different directions as long as you get to the goal. But you are embodying what you are becoming, and it's a beautiful thing to watch from my perspective, because I've known you for a little over a year now, I believe, and the growth is exponential. Who you were a year and a half ago versus who you are now is completely different, and it's beautiful to see. You mentioned Club Day. Let's talk a little bit about Club Day. What is Club Day for those that don't know? Okay, so Club Day is an activity that we do in week one, the start of the quarter, where we decided like the spot in the university, let's say usually it's the gym, the upper gym, the basketball court, and they set up like 30 different tables that it's assigned to every club that is inscribed, I guess, like it's available in the university, So for the upcoming students, or even students that have been in the program for a while and want to know about the different clubs that the university has to offer, that's the best day to like go on about it and like get exposed to different clubs, so that you know what they're about, what activities they do, and which one would you be willing to go or try. And I think that's really awesome and really important to say that with Club Day, it's not just about chiropractic techniques. It's about also different organizations on campus that truly resonate with who you are, your belief systems, anything and everything from business to cultural changes to your technique clubs, but also undergraduate clubs, nutrition clubs, right? Dietetics clubs, all of these organizations that are run and meant and designed and created by students that happen to have an advisor, of course, to keep you guys grounded as well. Because every goal has its steps and its background work. So we take care of the background work, but you guys do all that you need to do to continue excelling in. So let's talk about the Hispanic Chiropractic Club, because I love that in that organization. It's one of my absolute favorite ones. Tell me a little bit of what the Hispanic Chiropractic Club is. So the Hispanic Chiropractic Club is a club, obviously, that it provides for the Hispanic community specifically opportunities to get exposed to information in their native language, let's say. Since we're in the United States, most of us move here from another country, and a lot of us do not dominate the English. So it's a way to provide for those people that have like a little bit of struggles or issues. It's easier to understand in your native tongue, obviously. We provide like opportunities just to get talks with doctors that they're going to provide information in regards to how they run their clinic, how they transition from being a student to being a doctor. Different tips that they can use, like in the day 1, day 2, day 3 of a new patient, like an intake form. And also, like, we expose like leaders of the Hispanic community in school. So, for example, let's say, big shout out to Thompson Club as well. In Thompson Club, we have a leader right now, Alondra, and Gonstead, we have Nathaniel. I think that there's someone else upcoming there, but he's in the works. But yeah, in different clubs, we have different leaders, and we just make an activity in order to make everybody aware where they are. So they know where to go in order to have a deeper understanding or a better understanding of the technique, because sometimes it can get confusing, or they just get lost, in the explanation. And also, like, in regards to like anybody in the Hispanic community that has been like treated unfairly or whatnot, then they could like direct that to us or talk to us, and we could like work our way and take that information and give it to the person that
needs to hear it, you know, for something to happen.
That's beautiful. So you're advocates. Advocates for the Hispanic community.
Yeah.
It's a great thing. And with that, we have Hispanic Heritage Month coming along with a heads up, a great gala also in the works to celebrate that heritage of Hispanic. What does that mean to you?
To me, it's crazy because in a way, when I moved here, I didn't know how disconnected I got until I got approached by HTC. And in the beginning, it was kind of hard, you know, like organizing everything. Like you said, I'm not all over the place, but I'm engaged in different clubs or activities, organizations, right? So me thinking about how I was going to fit that, like with everything else, was kind of like challenging at first. But as time passed by, it showed me that I was disconnected from let's say my Hispanic heritage in a way. Like I was paying attention to other stuff and I didn't pay like attention or give that importance. So to me, it's just a matter of being like proud of being a person in the Hispanic community. It's just, I feel like we're very loving people.
Yeah.
It's easy for us to like get to know each other, talk to each other, just be friendly. Like I said, proud. It's a blessing, I'd say, especially me, us being from Puerto Rico and having this variety of, you know, like obviously the history behind it, Spaniards, Africans, and the natives in the land as well. It's just a beautiful thing to have come up from those roots, you know, and especially with the dances and all that, like it's beautiful. We had an activity. I don't dance that much, all right? But we had an activity last quarter that we had a salsa lesson. And that was beautiful, you know? It's just like...
And not as, for those who are here, not as in chips and salsa, but salsa dancing.
Yeah, salsa dancing. So it was just beautiful because it just feels different. Like you're connecting with yourself, you know? So yeah, it's just a matter of being like, having pride and being Hispanic and just embracing it, you know, not limiting, like for you being different that someone else doesn't mean that you're wrong, you know, like that you're not supposed to be like that. Just embrace it, you know? Yeah.
I love that. Well, thank you, Shaman, so much for your time. I'm so proud of you. I'm really excited to continue seeing you grow throughout the whole journey of chiropractic and then the whole journey of also incorporating that beautiful, yummy salsa, sofrito culture that we have into the essence of you as a chiropractor. Whether you choose to practice here or wherever in the world, it's a beautiful thing to have and to keep it so close to you. So thank you so much for being an advocate for the Hispanic population. Thank you for being an advocate for yourself. And thank you for just sharing the world of chiropractic with us. I really appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Very grateful.
And we'll see you guys on the next episode of Living Life. I Life You. Bye.